Your parents might have failed you, but never you ever fail that child that you're going to raise. Unrealistic things should be taken out of parenting. Let these children realize that, okay, sometime in life they can fail, but what matters is how they are going to pick up at the end of everything. Never ever say this to your children. No matter how angry you are, no matter what they did, no matter the kind of offense they committed, never ever say this to your children. Some children are being limited to what they are supposed to achieve in life because of the kind of background they got from their parents. Sometimes you begin to wonder, why is this child different from the other? That is because of what you have already done to the child. You've succeeded in limiting the child because of your words. Now listen to me. Children are different. There are some things you say to a child, the child is able to adapt, and there are some certain things you say to your other children, the other children would not be able to adapt. Parenting is very difficult, but when you want it to be simple for you, it will definitely be simple. Never tell your child that he or she would never be able to do something good. How can you conclude, okay, because your child did this and failed at it, and your child did that and failed at it, does it mean that your child will not be able to do another thing and be good in it? Never you conclude that your child will not be able to achieve good thing. It is a bad thing to do. Trust me, any child nurtured that way would not go far. We need to be more positive in the lives of our children. Parenting is difficult, but you can also make it simple for yourself and for your child. I mean, children are learning. They only learn from you. Now, for you to tell that child that, oh, I know that you will not be able to do this, at the end of the day, you are doing what? You are buying the child's dream. Like, you're limiting the child, and it is a very bad thing to do. How can you tell your child that you gave birth to that your child is not smart? See, some people are created to be doctors, some are created to be lawyers, some are created to be actresses and actors. Now, when the child is in a field that he or she is not comfortable in, and you're telling him or her that she is not smart or is not smart, it's a bad thing to do. Never you do that as a parent. I hope you're getting me. Never you do that as a parent. Your parents might have failed you, but never you ever fail that child that you're going to raise. Because the very time you fail the child, trust me, it's going to affect your lineage. Be positive while trying to train your child. Another thing is always telling the child you're doing the wrong thing, you're doing the wrong thing. Have you taken out time to actually teach this child how to do the right thing? Have you? Why are you always complaining about your child? Why not make out time and say, oh my love, this thing you are doing, you are not doing it in the right way. Try and do it like this. Try and do it like this. Trust me, some people around you might get irritated because of the kind of parenting you give. But that is the best thing to do. Make out time to correct your children instead of telling them that they are not good at anything. Oh, that child will grow up. When his or her classmates are doing well, he or she concludes that, oh, my mom said I'm not good at it. He or she withdraws back. Is that what you want for a child? So please, don't ever tell your child that he or she cannot do anything. Instead, stay positive and ensure that the child does it very well. And again, another thing you should never do to your children is comparing them with their fellow siblings. Your brother cannot do it like that. If it was your brother would have done it very well. If it was your sister would have done it very well. Do it like your sister. Don't do that. Instead, call the child and say, this is how to do it. Don't compare. Children don't like it. They feel so intimidated when their parents do that. Don't ever do that. Children are different, and so you have to train them uniquely. Okay? Again, comparing your child to their friends. Don't ever do that. You saying, if it was Chidinma, your friend, she would have done it better than you. Abba. This is something you would have called your child and say, oh, do this. This is how Chidinma does it, okay? You try and teach your child instead of you comparing her to her friend. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So you need to be intentional while training your child. It's very important. It really pains me when I see parents talk to their children the way that, brings their ego down. Like, I'm not usually happy about it. So let us be intentional. And then you tell your child, you must be ashamed of yourself. Why can't you get A's in all your subjects? As if you got A's in all your subjects when you were in school. Unrealistic things should be taken out of parenting. Let these children realize that, okay, sometime in life they can fail, but what matters is how they are going to pick up at the end of everything. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because it hurts me when I see that children, as in the way parents treat their own children, I'll be like, isn't that did you carry this child for 9 months? Why are you treating this child like this? This is something you would have just, calmly spoken to the child and the child will understand. Now, let me tell you what the necessary things you're supposed to be doing to your child. And when you start doing to your child all these things, you find out that your children starts to improve. Constructive feedback. You gave your child something to do and the child didn't do it very well, okay? Instead of you to be like, if it was this person would do it more than you. If it see what you would do. My love, this thing you did, you would have done better, but you need to always concentrate, okay? Whenever you're doing it, you have to put your minds together and concentrate. Do you want to be like, you call the person's friend's name, the girl or boy will say, yes, this is the exact way she does it and does it better, okay? You see that the child tends to listen to you and hear what you have to say. But once you put fear in that child, how would the child even be able to put your words together? Do you understand what I mean? So let us be careful and let us be intentional, like I always say. Parents, you always need to guide your children. Support them in all ramifications. Ensure that you're supporting them. Children are different. There are some children that will grow without the support of anybody. But there are some that need your emotional support, financial support, physical support. They want you to be in their lives. Make out time for your kids, okay? If you start doing this, you find out that that child you want to raise, I mean, everybody wants a child like Coco Melon. Everybody wants a child that will make them proud, right? So it starts from their childhood. It starts from knowing the kind of child you have and actually, putting that child through in a way that the child will grow. Okay? Always remember that your words have power. Use it to uplift your children. Use it to uplift your children. It is very, very important. Inspire and nurture your children. And trust me, that children will make you proud. You will enjoy them like you wanted. Don't raise a child that will be so scared of telling you anything. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Uju. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that right now because we have a whole lot to correct in the society of today. Thank you so much.